Why are you stressing? Relax. It's already here. Embrace it. Love it. Know it. Enjoy it. It's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about how to make your vision come to pass. And here's the thing, it's not magic, it's not anything spooky, it's not anything far-fetched and woo out there. This is literally spiritual principles that practically applied will get you where you want to go in reality, in real life, for real, okay? So I want to talk about this because this is really important, and one of the things that I personally dealt with, just in full transparency, was being very discouraged for many years of my life. If you don't know, the Bible says that hope deferred makes the heart sick. And what that literally means is when you have hope, when you have faith, when you're believing for something and you're excited about something and you're looking forward to something happening and it doesn't happen, it really does something to you. And if it keeps happening to where you keep setting these goals, you have things that you want to see in your life, you have things you want to achieve, it can really make your heart sick. And that sickness can lead to lack of confidence. It can lead to low self-esteem. It can lead to depression. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to a multitude of things, even situations and circumstances that now put you at the mercy almost of your situation. And it's a hard place to be in. And even as I'm sharing this, I'm, just don't want to go there in my thoughts, but it's a hard place to be in. And so a lot of times we'll get there, and let's say you have a goal and you try to achieve the goal and you miss the mark. And so you feel like, I'm a failure, or you feel like the goal was too big, or you feel like all these different things that you can feel. But one of the things I want to encourage you with, and I want to share with you in this video, is that a lot of times it's not necessarily the goal, but rather the doubt or the unbelief that separated you from the goal. I think that's a whole nother video, so I'll leave that, and let me know in the comments if you've experienced what I'm talking about. And also let me know if you're interested in that video, dealing with unbelief and dealing with doubt and how those interfere with our success and our abundance and the goal achieving that we desire. So for this video though, I'm staying focused here. Mama would be so proud. What we want to focus in on is how to make sure that your vision comes to pass. And so I have 3 ways to do that, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So number 1 is creating a vision board. I love vision boards, and I really enjoyed vision boards when we had magazines, and you could go to the store, grab a bunch of magazines, and flip through them and find those pictures that just speak to you and just do something to you and trigger you. And you can rip it out of the magazine, cut it up, and put it on your poster board for your vision board. I loved it because I'm such a visual person that as I was pulling for it and those emotions that came up as I was viewing what I thought my life should look like, certain goals and aspirations I had for myself, and I felt the emotions that came up when I saw those pictures, it allowed me to create a literal neurological pathway. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. A neurological pathway for that emotion. And I'll get into that on number 2. But your vision board is where you're going. Write the vision and make it plain so that whoever sees it can run with it. Whoever sees it is you. You're the one that's looking at this vision board every single day. And no, I don't use magazines anymore. I use Pinterest. Pinterest is really great. And sometimes you can get on that side of Pinterest where you're scrolling and you're like, and you're saving all the pictures that come through your feed because they just speak to you. They just do something to you. But I take it a step further and I don't leave the images on my Pinterest account, I save it, and in Canva, I create a vision board, which is what I put on all of my devices. So my laptop, my iPad, and then I kind of do a mini version on my phone. That vision board and you seeing it every day and those images speaking to you every day will build that pathway in your brain for an expectation for that thing. And as it's building, your brain will start looking for ways to bring that to pass. This reminds me of one of the things I had on my vision board. And actually, I didn't have it on my vision board for a while. I kept saying it when I would do live videos. And I would say, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. And I kept saying that and saying that and saying that. Well, from the first time I ever said it, that was 2 years. Then the moment I put it on my vision board, that came to pass earlier this year in 2023. Also, you'll see on my vision board, I have a Rolls Royce on my vision board. That was just one of those cars where you feel like, wow, I did something, I achieved something. And my husband and I have been driving our Rolls Royce and have been really enjoying it. But more so than that, allowing it to reinforce into us that we were able to put our focus, our mind, our attention to something and accomplish those goals. And that was the reward that we gave ourselves. And so it's really important to see your vision and let it materialize within you first, and then it will manifest itself on the outside as well. The second thing when it comes to making your vision come to pass is leaning into the emotions that you feel when you are looking at those images. So a lot of times what we do is we have a tendency to be negative, and we can play on negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative events, and we just keep playing things in the way people wronged us or harmed us over and over and over again. Oh, I wish I would have done it this way. Well, I would have told her this, or I was just in so much shock, I would have just slapped her. Like we replay it over and over again as to what we would have done. And all that's doing is allowing us to sit and fester like in a cesspool of negative emotion. So when you're looking at your vision board, what you want to do is allow the emotion of excitement, of fulfillment, of reward, of accomplishment, of finally, of validation, whatever it is that you're looking for. By accomplishing those things that are on your vision board, lean into those emotions, because now what happens is it allows you to really get comfortable and get used to those emotions. And now, because you are comfortable with it and you're not rejecting it unconsciously, it's easier for it to come to you, and therefore your vision comes to pass more easily and quickly. If you like topics like this, then make sure that you like this video. It lets YouTube know, hey, other people need to know about this thing too. They need to get it. The world would be a better place if they knew this stuff. So that's what happens when you smash the like button, the thumbs up. Amazing, right? And then of course, if you don't want to miss a single video, because you know these videos are helping you to create the life that you've always known has been stored inside of you, then definitely make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to grab a hold of my free mini course, Reprogram Your Mind to Reprogram Your Life. And you'll find that link in the description box as well as the comment section. So take a hold of that and enjoy. Number 3, the number 3 thing that you can do so that your vision will come to pass, you can make it come to pass, is act as if. Listen, I drive a Rolls Royce now, but back in the day when I was driving my Nissan Sentra that needed new tires, needed new windshield, it probably needed some Freon or whatever it's called because the windshield wiper fluid wasn't coming up anymore. The only thing I could afford to do was just put some gas in it. And even then, I wasn't even able to fill it all the way up to F. Child, if I hit the midway point, I was doing good as far as I was concerned, okay? There's a lot going on with that Nissan. And then You know, if I ran over like a nail or something like that, oh, I wasn't replacing the tire. I was going to my homeboys and they were pulling the nail out and sticking they have a little piece of rubber in there and just plugging it in, and I would be praying over the tire, don't you blow out on me. Don't you better wait until the money comes so I can replace you. And then when I did replace it, I didn't replace it with a new tire. I replaced it with a used tire. That's where we were, okay? That was the life I was living. But even still, in the midst of all of that, I would look at my Nissan and I would act like that Nissan Sentra, black on black, honey, okay, was the creme de la creme. I kept it clean. No, you cannot eat in my car. If you eat in my car, you better get all that nasty crap out of there. You better sweep it with your hand, get all those crumbs out of there, okay? Don't mess up my car, because this car is a Rolls Royce. This car is a Land Rover. This car, whatever car you like, I started acting like that car at the time was what I actually wanted. And I started treating that car like the car I wanted, even though I couldn't change the tires, give it new tires, you know, get the engine checked and do all the things that I really wanted to do with the car so it would last me forever and ever. I did what I could with what I had. When you act as if you are acting like what you desire has already happened. And again, that reinforces to your brain you being comfortable with that new thing, with that abundance, with that overflow being in your life. It reduces the amount of resistance so that it can come to you faster. And hello, my people, you begin to walk in that air, in that stance, and you start to believe yourself. And when you believe yourself, you start operating as that future version of you that has that car. This is how you are going to make your vision come to pass. If you've experienced this for yourself, because I know I'm not the only one, talk about it. Let us know in the comment section, because it really helps to be able to have environments and have videos that we can refer back to. Go in the comment section and have all these great testimonials, all of these different stories that build up our faith and encourage us to keep going, keep persevering, and keep striving to make things happen. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure you get your free mini course, and make sure you stay tuned, because I have a goody giveaway coming up soon. So get ready for that. Until the next time I see you, which will be in this video that I have loaded up for you already. It's on the screen. I know you see it. I know you see it. Don't be sitting there hiding from the video. The video's right there. It's just for you. It's literally for you. YouTube said it was for you, and so that's why I put it on the screen. So I'll see you there.